All right, thanks so much. This is a live look at Great Britain. The country's now in a 10-day period of mourning to honor Queen Elizabeth II. King Charles is now back in London, and all eyes will be on him over the next few days as he honors his mother and moves the country forward. And take a look at this. Those are the sounds of a cannon and gun salute for the Queen. It began just about an hour ago. 96 shots fired to honor the monarch's 96 years of life. Then joining us to discuss more about the Queen's life and legacy she leaves behind is Lady Amy Mitchell from the British American Chamber of Commerce. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much for joining us. Tell us, what are the reactions you've been seeing to the Queen's passing?
Oh gosh, the reactions, well, I think a lot of them are a little bit of shock, even though obviously she was an older age, but to have had the palace just announce that the doctors were concerned, which they don't usually say, and then just for a few hours later, her passing, I think it was a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. Now, what's the legacy that you could say the Queen will leave behind? What will she be remembered for most?
Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a big question. So her legacy, my goodness, obviously the longest reigning monarch, but just she was so strong and just so just all about her duty. So it was, you know, she put her own desires and wants aside, and it was always duty and country first.
Mm-hmm. Now, break down for us what we can expect to see over the next 12 days.
So over the next 12 days, they will have the funeral, and then they will have I believe everyone in the United Kingdom will have a day or two off work after the funeral. And yeah, it's just going to be a lot of everyone arriving to pay their respects, and it will be, yeah, just a long days of mourning and celebration.
Absolutely. The Queen held her role on the throne for 7 decades. Such a long time. Do you think that it'll take some adjusting to King Charles?
I think it will take some adjusting, but at the same time, he has been, waiting, has been around, essentially like job shadowing his mother.
Right.
So I think that he will do just fine. It's just, the weird, I guess the weird part of being a royal member is that once your mother or father pass, you're immediately monarch. So you're not only mourning, but you're immediately the reigning monarch. So I think there's just a weird bit about that he might be dealing with.
Right. So do we think that King Charles will kind of make his own path here or carry on his mother's way of handling things?
I think he's going to have his own path. I know he has been one for slimming down the monarchy and modernizing things, opening up a lot of the royal homes to tours. And he's always been all about environmentalism, even before it was, popular. And and sustainability. I think we're going to see a lot out of him.
All right, Amy Mitchell, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. For a more in-depth look back at the Queen's life and her 70 years as Britain's longest reigning monarch, you can visit our website, fox35orlando.com. You can also download the Fox 35 News app.